Hi guys, it's Monique Nicole giving you guys pop culture around the clock. So let's talk about our boy 50 Cent. Now he has stopped an interview on his podcast or his radio station, his YouTube channel. This is 50. I know you all have seen it. 50 Cent is super duper messy, so you keep up with him. He's always talking about somebody. So now midway into an interview with some rapper, 50 Cent wasn't even a part of it. Somebody else was interviewing him. 50 Cent comes in, interrupts the rapper's interview, talking about how Rick Ross only sold 34,000 copies of his album and how Rick Ross bought half of them. So he's going in on Rick Ross. Now, mind you, 50 Cent hasn't had a hit since Candy Shop, which was probably back in about 2008. Now, Get Rich or Die Trying came out in 2003. So, 50 Cent, why are you going in on Rick Ross like you're at the top of the charts, like you're selling records, baby? Everybody knows you now for being a bully. Everybody knows you now for talking about people. Everybody knows you now for biblical going on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen talking about you gay. So I don't know why 50 Cent thinks he has the audacity to get on any kind of radio station talking about Rick Ross ain't sold nothing but 34,000 copies, and I bet you he bought half of them. Now, what is it? 50 Cent, what is your problem? Now, I looked you up and I seen, even though you said that you not worth nothing but $4.4 million and you went bankrupt, I have looked you up, 50 Cent. I see that you are worth at least $100 million. 50 Cent, you have money. So what is your problem, sweetie? What are you running from? Why are you always talking about people? Why are you so negative? Why aren't you happy? You have money, but you know money doesn't make people happy. So what's missing in 50 Cent's life that's making him go all out to every time he gets a chance to talk about somebody, he's talking about them? And it's like, he's not even talking about them in the right sense. I mean, 50 Cent has not sold a record. Now, 50 Cent is putting out mixtapes again because nobody is checking for 50 Cent on the music front. If you hear 50 Cent on a song, nobody wants to listen. He knows this. So why is he talking about this man? Now, you can say one thing. Okay, now we're going to say this. Rick Ross probably hasn't had a hit in a while. But in my opinion, and this is my platform, my opinion, I am going to say that in the game, it's always changing. But I feel like people is checking for Rick Ross more than they're checking for 50 Cent. So why is he coming for Rick Ross? I don't understand it. My whole point of making this is to get to the bottom of what is wrong with 50 Cent. What is he lacking in his life that makes him feel like he has the audacity to get on and talk about somebody in the music front? And another thing, why do they always bring 50 Cent on the Breakfast Club and ask his opinion on stuff in the music company? Now, okay, now I know that 50 Cent had a huge smash hit, had a good career. Now he was signed with legends. Dr. Dre and Eminem, they are legendary in this rap game. But why is Charlemagne, why is Angela Yee, why is DJ Envy asking 50 Cent, oh, well, what can they do to sell more records when they bring him on for an interview? Like, if 50 Cent had the answer to how to sell more records, wouldn't he do it? Isn't he always trying to do stuff for publicity? Is it 50 Cent's real dream to have another in the club? Like, is that what's really making 50 Cent mad? Is that why he's always talking about people? It's his dying wish to have one more hit. So let's all get together. Let's join together and let's get 50 Cent to be quiet forever. We're going to do this. We're going to come up with a song for 50 Cent so he can have a hit. And if he does have this hit, then we won't have to hear from him anymore. Now, people, listen to what I'm saying. If we come up with this hit song for 50 Cent, we won't have to hear from him anymore. Isn't that what we all want? Do we want to hear from 50 Cent? Do we really care about his cracks and rants about people? Isn't it getting a little lame? Isn't it getting a little boring by now? Let's all come together and come up with this hit song for 50 Cent. Another In the Club Part 2, go on to do a In the Club Part 3 so 50 Cent can have his redemption and he can go on and be quiet and live on with his money and his vitamin water and stop talking about people and see and realize that he's really making a fool out of himself. I love you, 50 Cent, but I really want you to stop doing this to yourself because you're making yourself look bad. So, in closing, I'm gonna put the link down below for the Get 50 Cent a Hit. And we're gonna all come together, raise the money. We're gonna get with DJ Mustard. We'll get with who else is hot. We'll get Chris Brown on the song. We'll get Chris Brown to sing on the chorus. We'll put Drake on there, to make sure that it gets to the top. And we'll get 50 Cent that hit song so we won't have to hear from him anymore. Okay, guys? Subscribe, like, and comment. And let's all come together and get 50 Cent that hit. Okay? Bye.